Let's go ahead and solve homework exercise number 8 from section 1.3. A car rents for $150 per week plus 25 cents per mile. Find the rental cost for a 2-week trip of 500 miles for a group of 3 people. Okay, the group of 3 people, the number of people doesn't matter. Now, it's 150 per week, right? 150 per week, okay, times the number of weeks. It's a 2-week trip, right? So times 2 weeks, so it will be a total of $300, okay, in terms of just the fixed costs of 150 per week. Now, 25 cents per mile, okay, so then we got to take 0.25 times 500 miles to get the cost per miles, and then we'll add those two together. So we'll do it on the calculator. So the cost of 500 miles at 25 cents per mile, so we'll take the number of miles, which is 500, times 25 cents per mile, and the cost for the mileage is $125, and then remember, it was $150 per week, so plus $150 per week times 2, right, because it was a 2-week trip, and we get a total of $425. All right, very good. Let's look at homework exercise number 9. Brooke decided to bike from her home to visit her friend Gab. So she's at her home, she's going to Gab's. 4 miles away from her home, so 4 miles away from her home, she gets a flat tire and she had to walk the remaining 2 miles. So 2 miles to Gab's house. She could not repair the bike and had to walk all the way home. So she walked all the way back home, which we can see would be a total of 6 miles. 2, 4, and 2, right, from the first trip, so we know it's a total of 6. She could not, how many more miles did Brooke walk than she rode? Okay, now be careful. So altogether, she went 6 miles one way, 6 miles the other way, so 6 plus 6 is equal to 12, right? Now, so she went 12 miles altogether. She walked 4, and then she walked 2, and then walked all the way home, which is 6. So she rode for 4 miles, right? And she walked 2 to Gab's, and then all the way 6 back, so 2 plus 6 is 8. So then how many more miles did she walk than she rode? So 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. How many more we subtract, and we finally get our answer of 4. So be careful, keep track of everything, and make sure you answer your question. All right, very good. A store owner orders 25 calculators at $32 each. The store owner can sell each calculator for $47. The store owner sold 22 calculators. He had to return 3. Were never sold and pay a $5 charge, although the initial cost was refunded. So he never had to pay anything for those except the $5 charge. Okay, what is store owner's profit? Well, let's just go ahead and then use what he sold. He sold 22, right? Now, he bought them for $32, right? And he sold them for $47, right? So his profit on each calculator, sell for $47, buy for $32, is $15, right? So how much did he make? He sold 22 calculators, and he made a profit of $15 per calculator. So we're going to multiply that. Okay, that's how much he made. We'll do it on the calculator. But then what? Again, we don't have to worry about the paying for the other 3 because the initial cost was refunded, but there was a $5 charge. So on the 3 he returned, 3 times 5, right? Because he had to return 5 because he ordered 25 and he only sold 20. So there's a charge of 15. So after we get our 22 times 15, we're going to subtract minus $15 charge, and then that will give us his profit, right? So again, he made $15 on 22 calculators, and that gives us $330, but he had to charge, he was charged a return fee of $5 per calculator. He returned 3 of them, So minus 3 times 5, the $15, what we said. So his profit is $315. All right, very good. Number 11, an automobile purchased for $29,000 is worth $1,800 after 8 years, assuming that the car's depreciation steadily decreased from year to year. What was it worth at the end of the third year? So basically what we need to do is we need to find out how much it decreased per year, and it's steadily, so it's an average, right? So how much did it decrease? It went from $29,000 to only $1,800. Okay, so when we subtract, we get can't subtract. 8 minus 1 is 7. 27,200 is the depreciation for 8 years. So per year, we'll take 27,200 divided by 8. Okay, that will give us our depreciation per year. So we'll do that on our calculator. 27,200 divided by 8, and we get 3,400 per year. Okay, now, okay, so again, what we did was we took the 27,200, the difference divided by 8, got 3,400. Now, how much is it, what is it worth at the end of the third year? For 3 years, then what did it depreciate? 3,400 times 3, right? Each year 3,400. So 3 times 3,400 is going to give us 10,200. So in 3 years, it depreciated 10,200. So what is the value? It started at 29,000. 3 times 34, it depreciated 10,200. So the value after 3 years is $18,800. Okay, take the original value, subtract the depreciation for 3 years, 3 times 3,400, 10,200 from 29,000 leaves us with 18,800. All right, very good. Let's put that in to make sure we have it correct. All right. Okay. We're going to go ahead and stop this session here at number 11. I want to make sure we don't run out of time. This is your math teacher, Dr. Swers. If you have any questions on any of these, please send me an email through the inbox in the Canvas course. Again, thank you for watching these videos. I hope you find them helpful. Just send me an email if you need more help. Thank you.